today's video, we're going to talk about another advantage of using the 3-note per string caged system. Yes, I completely made that word up, but I think it's very relevant for what we're trying to do. Grab your guitar because this will allow you to play those shreddy, extended, weird but cool phrases while yet conserving all the cool pentatonic blues licks that you may have acquired in your playing. Grab your guitar, we'll get started right after this. Hi, this is David from the Wallaman Guitar Artistry. Welcome to this channel, which is all about helping guitar players around the world develop their musical personality on the guitar. Today we are in B Dorian. This backing track right here that you're hearing can be downloaded for free with the charts of the scales that are being used today. Now, the concept has to do with the way that we're organizing these scales. How do you download that? I forgot. Well, below there's a link. It'll take you to a sign-up page, free, sign up once. You'll get access to these assets for this video. You can watch the video on the page and many other videos on the channel. Okay, let's start by defining what I'm calling the 3-note per string caged system. It's really simple. The 3-note per string system is a system that organizes your scales in 3 notes per string. The caged system is a system that organizes your scales and also chords and musical ideas into 5 recurring shapes on the guitar. It's called caged, C-A-G-E-D, because the characteristics of these 5 different positions share the same exact characteristics that you find in the open C chord, the open A chord, the open G, the open E, the open D. This is not a lesson on caged, but caged system allows you to organize your thoughts. It's also a great system to visualize intervals and all that. Okay, so we're combining both things. We're combining the narrowness of the caged system. So those are narrow positions where you can really visualize from a root that is on any string, the intervals, and the 3-note per string, which is great for faster phrases. We are in B Dorian here. So let's take a look first at what the 3-note per string traditional B Dorian position would be. Starting on the low E string all the way to the high E string, we'll have 3 notes per string. So we're starting on the low E string with frets 7, 9, 10. Next string 7, 9, 11. Next one 7, 9, 11. Next one 7, 9, 11. And you see that everything is kind of contained in that position so far. But if we continued with a traditional 3-note per string system, the next string in the second string would be frets 9, 10, 12. And you see that we went outside of that zone. We started here. See my left hand in that position? And then, oops, I'm slipping outside. We're not going to do that. We're going to contain everything here with the caged element of the 3-note per string system. So instead of going on the second string 9th fret, we're going to go to the second string 7th fret. So that would be 7, 9, 10. And then on the last string, the first string, 7, 9, 10. So altogether, the 3-note per string caged system would be 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 11, 7, 9, 11, 7, 9, 11, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10. Now, yes, there's a repetition of pitches here between the third string 11th fret and the second string 7th fret. Those are the same pitches. It doesn't matter, right? If I play this fast, you'll hear that repetition. It's kind of cool, I think. It sounds kind of okay. Now, the benefit here that we are exploring is that within that 3-note per string caged system, we find, lo and behold, the minor pentatonic scale in its first position. And within that minor pentatonic scale first position, well, there is this. All the licks that you're so comfortable with, or that we as guitar players are comfortable with, that means that we can flawlessly, with a little bit of practice, transition from the faster 3-note per string playing to the minor pentatonic licks that we all love. That's the idea. Now, what can we do with the 3-note per string system? Well, because of the nature of that scale, of those positions, 3-note per strings, it kind of falls very naturally into the fingers to do alternate picking licks, sequences, or economy picking, which is what I use here. All those things, legato, all those things can be done here. So my suggestion here, this is how I'd work on this. I would start with building ideas with a 3-note per string system. So maybe since we're talking economy picking, we can maybe do a fun sequence. Actually, it's not a sequence at all. It's just random improv that is kind of natural on the 3-note per string. And then try to transition the minor pentatonic scale. Now let's build something a little more, a little easier to have under the fingers, not random notes. Maybe we'll play legato here. We'll do ascend 3 strings and then go back to the 5th string, ascend 3. Okay, something like that. Okay, and then we're going to descend the minor pentatonic. So once we reach that, we're in pentatonic zone. So all together over the track, we'd have something like this. Okay, something like that. And when we're descending that, you don't just have to descend it. You just consider that you're in that minor pentatonic zone, and that's where you phrase with the blues licks that you may have required. So let's try that again. And I can transition back to the 3-note per string. So forth. It's just a great way to bring both of these worlds together. Now, this is not a lesson on licks. Really, I rarely teach licks on the channel because I think it's really a matter of understanding the tools, messing around with them, playing with them, and seeing what comes out for you. Because some of the ideas that come out of you are really worth telling. A lot more can come out of you exploring these things instead of just learning licks. Now, I'm not saying that learning licks is a bad thing. It can be good as long as you have the right approach. But this is the concept, right? The 3-note per string combined with a caged, combined with the minor pentatonic scale, which is, part of the caged system. I hope that made sense. If not, rewatch this video because I find that oftentimes, or actually, at least you guys tell me, sometimes you email me and you tell me that you didn't get it the first time and you rewatched it, and the third time there was that light bulb. That's what I'm hoping here. The track in the charts with that new kind of system, 3-note per string cage system, can be accessed for free. The link is below, and check that out. You just have to sign up once, and then after you can access many other videos on the channel as well with all the charts and backing tracks. This is your first visit. Thank you for stopping by. Consider subscribing. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, new video day here on the channel, helping you develop your musical personality. Thank you so much for watching this. Practice well.